Hello. It is nighttime. It is. Let me actually check the time. It's 11:32 on a Wednesday night, and I have to be up kind of early. Well, at least my version of early, which is 8 a.m. because I have a long day ahead of me, and I don't know. I want to stretch my ears. So let's stretch my ears. We're also going to be having tea time. So let me cut off my heat because I feel like that's going to be really loud. All right. And now I do live in Brooklyn, New York. So if you hear outside noise, it's because it's just always outside noise. Tonight seems like it's actually more quiet than it usually is, which is nice. So let's hope that that keeps up. But if not, life is not perfect. So we'll be fine. Okay. So if you've watched any of my past videos, you know that I always clean my ears before I stretch them. I oil them down and I plug it in. Right now we're going from a 0 to a 00, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. Actually, this one already has nothing in it. So I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. So I'm going from, oh no, this isn't a 0 to a 00. This is actually, hold on, let me get my face out of it. A 9 or a 1. It's in between 0 and 00. It's the in-between size. That still looks pretty big, so I don't know if it'll even go through tonight, but we're gonna try. I think I've had it in for at least like a couple months. I think I stretched them before I went on my trip, and that was 4 months ago, so we'll see. But yeah, we have tea time because a lot of things happened within the past year, and I would love to talk about them. I don't feel like I do any tea times, any tea talks. I feel like I'm always trying to be perfect for social media, and I'm just leaving that behind me. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. Anyways, I'm cleaning my ear right now with some green soap and water. One fun and annoying fact about stretched lobes is they stink. I don't care what anybody tells you. You can wash them every day. They just stink. Anyway, so tea time. Let's start with India because that's like a chill start. And y'all, if you've seen any videos before this, you know that I just got back from India 2 months ago from getting my 200-hour yoga teacher training certificate. And I'm 200 hours. I am also a Reiki healer, level 1. So that is freaking amazing. I met some really cool people there that I can see myself being friends with down the road. And before traveling, I never saw that for myself. Like, I don't know, I was really closed in my perspectives of like who I could make friends with, because I just felt limited, honestly, of who I could relate to. And going out to India made me realize, like, I got some friends now in London. I got a friend in Hawaii. I got a Bangladeshi friend. Like, I have friends all around the world, and I think that that's really cool and something that is really new for me, and I'm really grateful for that. But yeah, I guess there's not really much to share about that outside of coming back home. I don't feel like I have found my yoga home just yet, and I've been like trying to find a studio that I can work out of by going to yoga classes at the studios. I actually reached out to one, but they told me that they didn't have any space for any new yoga teachers, so got a little rejected. Got to get used to being rejected. That was a little, not disheartening, but I was just like anytime, honestly, the way that I became a tattoo artist, anytime I am rejected or somebody like says no in any way, shape, or form in something that I'm passionate about, I'm like, oh, you just put the fire under my butt. Like, now I have to make this happen, even though it already has to happen anyways, because it's in my mind and on my heart. Like, it just makes me go harder. I don't feel like defeat in that way, and my passions make me turn away from it. So yeah, when it comes to a person though, like on a personal level, as soon as a person shows me they do not want me or reject me, friend, family, lover, I get out of there. Like, there's like a switch that goes off. I'm just like, oh. So it's a balance. Throughout this past 4 months, I actually ended a friendship with one of my closest friends, which was really insane. I honestly don't really talk about personal things on social media. So this is actually even new for me to even bring this up, but I'm not going to share too many details to like get too into it. But this is tea time, so I can give y'all a little something. But yeah, I ended, just to keep y'all up to date, coconut oil on the jewelry, coconut on the ear. And now we're gonna stretch, and this time I'm gonna actually try to make sure you guys can see, because last time the angle was just very bad. So yeah, what the freak? Okay, hold on, pause on the tea time. Let's see. You see how wide my mouth is? That's how wide that hole is.
Pause.
This is how I know I've been very patient in my life, because the way that my jewelry for my stretching has just been sliding through, I'm just amazed. Anyways, yeah, I ended a friendship with one of my closest friends, and I feel like girl friendships ending, they're just so hard. They're so difficult for me. I feel like, again, like I said earlier, once a friend, a family, a lover lets me know they no longer want me, whether that's by action or by words. In this particular situation, it was action. I was never told directly, like, I don't want this friendship anymore. It was more so like, just like passive aggressive, like action going around. And I was just like, you know what? This is clearly the end of this road with this particular friend. And it's still all love, but it's still pain wrapped up in that love as well. And I don't know, I feel like I've been learning how to end things with more grace. I'm a very like quick-witted person. Like, when something bothers me or annoys me, I have very quick responses. And I realize, because my quick responses are also very like blunt and straightforward, that can, especially for someone who's not used to someone who's blunt and straightforward, that can really be hurtful. And I realized through this process, through the ending of this friendship, that I actually want to learn how to stay silent, think about why I'm hurt in a situation, think about why certain things that have been said or done has affected me negatively, and then sometimes think and wait on it for a few days before even responding. So I think my problem is I can think of something so quick to say, and I can feel it, and I can mean it, but that doesn't mean that my delivery is always the way that my highest self will be aligned with. Like, and so the ending of this friendship allowed me to realize, like, slowing down even in painful situations is so important. Because one, I don't want to hurt others, and also I want to be proud of how I can have grace in tough situations for myself and for other people. And when I say have grace, I don't mean it from a standpoint of, in my mind, mentally, I don't have grace for these people, I don't have grace for this situation, because I do. One thing that I do applaud myself on is I can take the time and see a full picture. Somebody can do something that harms me, and I can be able to be like, you know what, this person probably did this because they went through X, Y, and Z, and this is the way that they are reacting in this situation. And I reacted in this situation because I went through X, Y, and Z. And so that showed up and manifested through this reaction. And I can take that time and say, you know what, I have grace. I don't hold nothing against this person, like, it is what it is. But in the moment when I feel triggered, I will say something that I need to work on. I acknowledge that I'm working on is hearing or feeling or seeing something that bothers me, allowing it to go in, allowing me to breathe it through, keeping my mouth closed, processing it, and then speaking afterwards. Because again, what I be saying be facts. It be how I actually feel. But sometimes it's not, like, the delivery just doesn't land, you know? And I got to check myself too with that, because I feel something that I'm working through is I want to be understood by my loved ones. I want to be understood. I want to be seen. And sometimes, especially when you outgrow friendships, sometimes that person is just incapable of seeing you. They're incapable of seeing who you are and why you are. And that's okay too. And sometimes there's nothing for you to say. There's nothing for me to say. And so, yeah. 5 years of a friendship ended. Oh, I think like 6 years actually. 6 going on 7 years of friendship ended. And I'm processing, I'm learning, I'm grieving, and I acknowledge I have grace and respect and love, and yeah. From there, I got into a relationship. You see that promise ring? I'm a girlfriend. I have not been in a relationship in like 2.5 years. And honestly, this is also the first relationship in my life ever since like elementary school when social media wasn't a thing. I finally got that thing on, y'all. I've been trying to get that on for the past like 3 minutes, I think. Anyways, getting this little rubber thing on the back of your is so difficult. So I'm gonna just wipe off the extra coconut oil, and I'm gonna try to do the other side. I'm hoping that the other side is just as easy as this one. So hold on. Make sure y'all can see. Hope it's not blurry. This is how stretching is supposed to go. Look at that. It's not supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to hurt, and it's not supposed to be like, oh, this is taking so long. It's really just supposed to glide through. All right, let me make sure. Okay, hold on. All right, so just to show y'all again, this is where I was, and this is where I am now. That's so awesome. I just love that. But anyways, ever since childhood, before social media was a thing, ever since after social media became a thing, I've been very public. Oh, I think I messed that up. I might have to do that again. Let me see if I can just get it in. No. I've been very public with my relationships, and this is the first ever relationship where I haven't been public, and I love it. So I'm honestly not going to speak too much on it, because we are loving each other and appreciating each other, learning each other, respecting each other, and we're going to continue to do that by the grace of God and the God within us, because we want to do this. All right, this is my first adult relationship, like, that feels stable, steady, understood. We're on the same page, and I'm very grateful for that. And I pray that the Most High continues to protect us in all ways, from angles that we may not see, from people and energies that we may not know are not good for us. Heavenly Mother, Heavenly Father, I thank you for allowing us to meet one another. And I pray that we continue to grow separately and together in all ways, shapes, and forms. In your name.
Did you pray today?
So So yeah, that's that. What's another update? I've been learning realism. I haven't talked about this honestly much at all, but when I initially moved to New York, I actually did talk about this a little bit in one of my videos. I'm gonna try again. Maybe I gotta focus. Okay, that didn't work either. I'm gonna just try while I'm talking. I talked about this in one of my past videos, but I moved to New York to learn realism. And my goal, this is the thing about manifesting. I know people be like, oh, just get it done, just work. No, manifesting is very real. Okay, I'm a queen manifester, an empress manifester. All right. I recommend the book, what is it called? Creating Keys to Abundance, How to Create Money. That is the book that put me on to manifesting over 8-9 years ago. Okay. Changed my life. Anyways, when I moved to New York, I was like, okay, I'm coming to learn realism, and I'm going to end up working at a studio where I can become friends with artists there who do realism, who do the fine line realism I want to learn, and I want to learn from them. I want to be able to also teach them in ways that maybe they aren't aware of. And y'all, my goal was to have a soft landing in New York, make some money. Once the summer hit, I was going to travel to like guest spot at different shops. Guest spotting is basically when you, when a guest artist comes to a tattoo studio for maybe like a week or two, and they guest spot, and they maybe want to work there later, or they just do that for that 1 to 2 weeks, check it out, cool, whatever, build connections, things like that. That was the plan. I'm here for the first 6 months in New York, all right? And I am randomly checking in my message request, and the beautiful studio reached out to me and was like, hey, we would love for you to work at this space. Or no, they didn't say that. They said, hey, Luna, we love your work. We would love for you to come check us out. Check out the studio. I'm like, me? And so I came and I walked in, and it's like a spa. Like, you walk into this studio and it's literally like a spa. And I guest spotted with them, and I fell in love. Honestly, it was just like, so basically the guest spot was 2 weeks, and you fill each other out. You fill the studio out, see if it's a good fit. They fill you out, see if you're a good fit. And at the end of the 2 weeks, you guys have a meeting and you decide whether you want to move forward. And the 2 weeks came up, and I was like, I hope that they still want me, because I am in love. Like, when I tell you luxurious, this is the most luxurious tattoo studio I have ever been to. If you know any other luxurious studios anywhere in the world, please plug them in, because I want to start traveling soon, and they have raised my standard of a tattoo studio. Okay? Luxurious. Come get a tattoo by me or one of my amazing tattoo mates one day, and just come see for yourself. But yeah, the end of the 2 weeks came, and I'm just like, hey. They're like, well, we love you. And I'm like, well, I love you guys, so please, come on. Where am I signing? Like, let's do this. And I have been learning realism, and I'm trying to circle it back around to manifestation. Like, I didn't even have to do the jump around, guest spot a different. No. I put out my idea into the universe. I knew that it was going to happen, and the universe brought it to me. And more than what I even expected. It's like, I'm so grateful. Like, words truly can't explain how grateful I am to be experiencing these small wins, the huge wins. I feel like all wins are huge wins, honestly. Even if it's getting a parking spot within like the first 30 seconds of you getting to a store, like, that's a huge win to me. But yeah, I'm so grateful. And I like, me showing gratitude in this is like showing me that I have so much work to do, because God has just been taking such good care of me, and I've been doing the work, but I just know I can do more. I know I can. Anyways, so that's that. Fast forward to the most recent thing, which is something I'm really excited about. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but if any of you know, I'm very much so into wellness. I'm very much so into mental health and healing the body naturally and all that good stuff. I haven't been posting too much about it like on my social medias lately since I moved to New York, because I've been so enamored with the experience of just living in a new city that I haven't been posting as much as I would like to, but that changes again this year. But yeah, if you are in the wellness community, in the natural wellness community, you know Queen Afua. You know this woman. You know this sacred woman, okay? I am working on a project with her for the past 2 days. And the last day is tomorrow, and it's myself and 4 other amazing people who are also in the wellness community. We're learning directly from her to learn Kemetic yoga, to be initiated in Kemetic yoga training. I'm literally like astonished. Like, I just got home from India 2 months ago. And I was like, when I was out there, somebody told me, yeah, my friend went to Egypt and she learned Kemetic yoga. And she got certified in Kemetic yoga training. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I came to India, which was amazing. Like, I don't regret that at all. But I'm like, if I can go to Africa and learn Kemetic yoga, that's the next level for me. Oh my goodness, this is not want to go through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave this tunnel in, or taper in, and just allow it to sit and maybe stretch out the ear a bit. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go to Egypt and I'm going to learn it. I'm still going to do this. And then I come back. 2 months into me being back, I meet this amazing man, and he does like sound healing in his home. He's really cool. Like, I can see us being really good friends in the future. And he connects me with Queen Afua to work on this project. And get this, okay? The woman, Empress Tea Tree, that put me onto the school in India, she lives in Atlanta, right? She got selected out of 5 people. She is also one of the other people that got selected to fly down to New York to be a part of this project as well. Being a part of history with one of the world's best healers in our age. Like, it's just, I'm telling you, it's divinely ordained. I'm just, I don't know. When y'all talk about tea time, I don't know if tea time is always like bad, but tea time is good right now, okay? I know life sometimes it comes with the highs and the lows. Right now, I'm on a high, and I've been having the lows too, and I've been working on not looking at the lows as like these bad and negative things, because they teach us so much. And I feel like truly, like, pain is the greatest teacher, realistically. But yeah, my tea time tonight is mainly highs, and I'm so grateful. Like, what? I'm working with Queen Afua. Like, I gotta show y'all some photos. And again, I can't talk too much about it, but because I don't know like when all this stuff will be coming out. But look at this. Oh, my light is glaring. Look at me and Queen. I'm just saying. Here's myself and the 5 individuals we're learning all together. That's a little blurry, but it's okay. I'm pretty sure you guys would get more like clear content on everything that we're doing, but just amazing. Yeah, that's my tea time. I'm going to try to get this tunnel in so I can go to sleep, because the last day is actually tomorrow, and we're recording everything that we've learned tomorrow with a professional like camera team, and Queen is getting her makeup done, and she's showing up and showing out. So do I. I'm like, I'm stretching my ears out. My tunnel doesn't want to go in for some reason. I wonder why. I'm going to try this one more time, and I'm going to be quiet and shut my mouth. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that's a little spicy. I don't think it's ready to go in the tunnel. But it's weird because the tunnel shouldn't be bigger than the taper. That's the back of my ear, y'all. It's right there. Oh, my nose ring might be a little ashy. Don't judge me now. We listen and we don't judge. Ow. Remember me like 10 minutes ago when I said your journey is not supposed to. I guess this one is hurt a little bit. But it's literally right there. Oh, I think it went through. That's the back of my ear. Yeah, doing too much. Just dramatic. I think my right ear, I don't know if it's my right ear or my left ear, but one of them be dramatic. Today is the right ear. Anyways, yes, tomorrow we are recording. I think we're recording outdoors. Everything that we learned about 108 ancient Egypt poses. So we're gonna be doing that, and it's a little dance. Like we got a little dance going on in there. Grateful, gratitude, just complete gratitude. So I'm about to fiddle with this. Oh, it's sore. It's like not even all the way in. I wonder if maybe, maybe it's not enough lube. But yeah, I'm about to fiddle with this little elastic band, try to put it on there all the way, and I'll spare you guys that, because that's honestly all my tea time. My friends are doing a birthday party next weekend, and that's really the only new and exciting thing I got coming up after this, because yeah, I'm chilling. So I'll tap back in with y'all hopefully in another week, and we got it. I love that. I should have did it before and after. Look, I'm still learning. I should have did this with the before. Actually, I can take it from my other video. Thinking. I hope it wasn't too dark in here. I don't have a professional like lighting setup. Kinda. I had a little something, but yeah. I tried to do what I saw other YouTubers doing, and because it's like nighttime and this Fujifilm is not the best with night lighting, and I think we did pretty good. So, but yeah, thanks for watching the whole way through, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Be blessed, be loved, and take care of yourself and those around you.